Hello, air signs. Air signs mean Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this reading is for you for the new moon in Taurus, which happens on April 30th at 8:27 Universal Time, which is 9:27 London time. And it's in Taurus, and it happens with a solar eclipse. It's the start of a series of eclipses that happen in Taurus and Scorpio. So solar and lunar eclipses. Now, this is quite some heavy energy, especially for the earth signs, but also for Scorpio, for example. Now, for air, I didn't see a lot of aspects on the chart of the new moon, but anyway, you will feel this. The world on the world level, this will be felt as well. So what I'm doing here is I've pulled already 3 basic cards. These are the basic cards for all the air signs. So 4 Gemini, 4 Libra, 4 Aquarius, for all of you. And this is a reading that really is, what do your guides, what do your ancestors want you to know, so that you can handle accordingly and, take measures or do things differently or make choices differently or make changes in your life, or to ride this wave of change out in a good way. Because don't forget what is happening here, especially. I'm going to just tell you what I'm saying before I say what is happening, especially with this new moon, is I'm going now to pull here cards for Gemini, for Libra, and for Aquarius. These cards will always be tied back, or probably they will be tied back to these base cards, because these are the most important messages, but here there is extra information per sign. So, what I was saying about this new moon is that it's happening in Taurus, and Taurus, it's going to happen close, really in a conjunction, if you use wide orbs like I do. In astrology, wide orbs mean a lot of degrees of difference, but it's not that much degrees, it's really a conjunction. That means that new moon in Taurus is hitting Uranus in Taurus. Now, Uranus in Taurus has been really a bit complicated for a while now, and it's going to be complicated, especially for Taurus, until 2026, but also for the world, because, it does speak to systems, financial, systematic systems, especially with resources and things. And we're already seeing that. Now, especially with Neptune, is it Neptune? No, that's in Pisces. But Neptune in Pisces touching, aspecting together with Jupiter, inflation has been said. Well, we're seeing that, aren't we? That this war, this war, I feel it has a little bit connected with that Uranus in Taurus thing as well, because there were going to be many changes coming after that this is solved, and I hope this is going to be solved soon, although I'm not holding my breath here. Anyway, let's be positive, people. So I'm going to fast forward this before I just say stupid things. So while I'm pulling these last 2 cards, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel so I can continue doing these readings, because otherwise I can't do this. I can't continue doing this. There will come a time that I have to make a choice on this as well. And that is going to be at the end of this year. So please subscribe, please give me a like, please give me a follow. Also go over to TikTok and follow me there, because there I can do many more readings, short readings. So I do their daily readings as well, here on YouTube as well, but they're not as fun. Anyway. Okay. 5 of Cups, Empress and High Priestess. Wow. Big energy, big energy. Yep. Your guides are telling you air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, things are changing. And don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the things that you are losing, that are going away, because there are some losses here that going to be need to be calculated in things. But don't focus on them. Don't focus on that thing in the whole black hole, because I mean, that is gone. You're not going to get that back. And you need to move on. You need to go in the direction of this cup here. These cups are empty. They're leading until this hole. They're about to fall into this sort of sinkhole. And there's nothing good, although there's a bit of light there, because that light is something that you, of course, it's the past. It's the thing that you, from the past, that you make more beautiful than it actually is. So this can be relationships, this can be friendships, this can be financial situations, this can be whatever events of situations that you're trying to hold on to, but you can't. They are no longer there for you, and it's no longer good for you. Your guides are telling you this. Your ancestors are telling you to pay attention to what is no longer good in your life, and to start focusing on the future, on the direction that is good for you, the people that are good for you, the relationships that bring you joy, the events and situations that bring you more harmony and more inner peace. So they're really saying that. And why am I saying that? Because of these two cards. You have the two most powerful women. Well, these are, it's not a gender specific reading, but because they are portrayed as women, these are the two most intuitive cards of the deck here. Because we have the High Priestess, which is without a doubt the most intuitive card. And your ancestors, your guides are asking you, you know, listen to what your inner voice is saying and trust that gut feeling, those hits that you get, intuitive hits. You will be getting them. You will get a view of, you know, whatever is hidden. The hidden future, yeah, future is always hidden, but you will get some notions of where you're going to head if you manage to let go of focusing on the past. Because that focus on the past is what keeps you sort of from progressing. But if you listen to your gut instincts and those intuitive hits, you're going to progress. And now I'm going to read this as last. It's not the last card, it's the middle card, but it doesn't matter. Because you are everything good. This filled bowl is like filled with, look, like with diamonds and with beautiful colors, rainbow colors, beautiful things, joy, happiness. It represents everything good, everything abundant. And this is a pregnant woman that you are about to start a new cycle. And I think this solar eclipse is going to really push you in that. Because this is also an earthy card. Because of the earth is here, and the Empress usually is sitting on a throne in a garden, not in this deck, but it is an intuitive card because there's the moon, and the moon is connected to the earth, and yeah, there is a lot of elements that speak intuition, instinct, but there is also that groundedness and that feeling that, you know, the root chakra is here, the red root chakra. And they want you to connect to that feeling of, you know, where do I find joy? Where is joy for me? And they're also telling you that if you listen to those intuitive hits that you get, you're going to reach this stage of feeling joyful again, feeling abundant again. That doesn't mean yet that you're going to swim in money. I'm not going to say that. For some, that may be the case. But for some not. But there is, you know, there is joy in the simple things, in the most beautiful things, in relationships, in friendships, in small habits and routines you're going to create. And that is possible for all the air signs here. So do listen to your intuition. Okay, let's move on to the first air sign, which is Gemini. So we have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So it's funny, I'm going to start with these two Swords cards, because the Swords card are the air element. They talk about your thoughts. Now, I feel here, your guides are saying is to, you know what? You don't have to make choices yet to get here, to let this behind and to to choose the direction where you need to go in a new direction, you don't need to know where you're going. You just have to relax and let things unfold and let your intuition come in, because that is going to give you the right direction, and that is going to bring you manifesting power. It's going to steer you in that direction of the Empress. It's going to steer you in the direction of, look at how this sunflower is like the sun and is shining bright. It's going to steer you in the direction, if you just relax, you don't overthink it, you feel more than you think, because it's about feeling your path ahead. Where do I need to go next? Your guides are telling you, don't overthink it, because you don't. If you think and you overthink, you're not going to see it. You just need to relax. You relax and let it unfold, because then the fire queen is going to steer you in the right direction, and the fire is really going to burn an open path and open the road for you to go in the direction of this Empress, in the direction of joy, abundance, and happiness. So that is your choice, whether you're going to listen to it. That I cannot predict, of course, or no, well, the cards are not to predict, but I cannot do this for you, and the cards cannot do this for you. You have to do the work. We have here a 7 of Wands, an 8 of Wands, and a 4 of Pentacles. So for me, this 4 of Pentacles connects to the Queen of Wands, but also to that Empress. You're going to feel grounded again. You're going to feel safe again. You're going to feel security again. There is a sort of protection here for you. Your guides tell you that if you just flow with it, relax and flow, everything's going to come together in a good way, Gemini. You're going to get this security again. Now, this is for Gemini suns, this is for Gemini ascendants, and for Gemini moons. So if you don't resonate with it, if you are a Gemini sun, you're listening to this, you don't resonate, maybe go and see what is my moon sign, what is my ascendant, and then go and watch that video. Also, the cards are not predictive. Here especially, this is sort of like an advice. They're telling you you're going to be okay in the end, but you need to just relax and don't overthink and don't want to immediately have all the choices laid out for you, because at the moment you don't see things unfolding yet. But you will. And you will, because that will be, with this 8 of Wands, you really will see this path starting to open up. This path that the Queen of Wands is going to present to you. There is going to be a path presented to you towards this Empress. And that is going to be a beautiful path, and that is going to come in quite soon. And when that energy comes in, that energy is coming in because at the moment, what they say is, as long as you fight this change and you stay stuck and focused on the past, and you stay in that past, and you're focusing on your losses, not so much on the past, but on the things you've lost, and you're still fighting that, you're still trying to get those losses back. As long as you do that, you're going to stay stuck. But if you fight yourself in this and you're saying, no, I'm stopping, I'm going to focus on what I need to do next, but I'm going to relax and I'm not going to fight it, then that is going to speed up the whole process with the 8 of Wands. And it's going to bring change in your life as well. It's not only that it's going to go faster, the change is going to happen. The change is change for the good, but it's going to happen if you relax. The 4 of Swords here is one that says, you can see it. You can see it in the imagery of the card. She's just fully giving in and relaxing and floating on her moon, on her intuition, by the way. Moon, that moon here. Also here we have that moon. So the moon comes back a lot for you, Gemini. And the sun is there as well. So Gemini, I will end with a message card, another card here as well. at the end of the reading, but now we're moving on to Libra. So let's have a look. We have the Page of Cups. Oh, the Empress. Another Empress. It does happen a lot. And the Hierophant. I'm going to start with that Hierophant because I think this is what is really important. Libra, if you listen to your intuition and you stop focusing on all that's lost in the past, and you stop that overthinking about what is lost in the past, and you're listening to your intuitive hits, you're going to be learning a lot about yourself, but also about the events that happened, about the things that you lost. You're going to get insights. You're going to see that those things that you've lost, that you're really not losing them, that you needed to lose them because they were holding you back. They were making you small or smaller than you are. They were making you almost as a little child, feel like a little child. And now it's time for you to step into your complete power. This Empress card here and this Empress card here. As I was saying it, I just needed to reach out to these Empresses. You need to be fully aware. Look and see how in this, there is a baby here. This is, yeah, there's a baby gestating here. So there's so many things, so many possibilities gestating within you, but you need to let go of this. This is something you will need to learn to do. And if you can't do it by yourself, your guides are asking you or telling you, maybe get some help. Get some help from somebody professional. So if you're stuck in a career situation or in a job situation, get a career coach or a professional coach. If you're stuck in your business, get a business coach to help you. If you're stuck in a relationship, go to a relationship therapist. If you're stuck in another, in an abundant or maybe a money situation, get a financial advisor or even a money coach, things like that, or learn from the internet, do an online course or a real course in somewhere. There is things you still need to learn, but you can access those things that you need to learn. So do that because it will bring you this. It will make you step into your full power and embrace yourself as this Empress that you already are. It's going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you inner peace. It's going to bring you all these beautiful flowers, all these beautiful things. And it's also going to give you new opportunities. So your guides are asking you to really, really stop focusing on the losses, on the past, and to step into your powerful role and to listen to your intuitive hits, because there you have the hits. You can get some help. Help is there. You can also ask your ancestors or your guides for help. But you'll be surprised. Look at that fish sort of jumping out of the cup. You're going to be surprised at the new you that's going to emerge from here. That's one of the things in this Page of Cups. But also, there's new people going to come in. Maybe a new love relationship, maybe new friendships, maybe even, a new job offer, new business opportunities. Something new will come out of this whole change. Now, don't forget, did I say that yes, it's the new moon in Taurus, isn't it? So this new moon can offer you new beginnings. And for you, it's really the beginning on the path of letting go of the losses and focusing on your own power, Libra, here. So let's have a look here. Wow, good cards. That is a successful outcome. You're going to be successful. You're going to be future-oriented. Look at the future. You're going to be successful. You're going to be also recognized as this powerful Empress. You're going to be recognized. Now you're also having your own card. The Libra card, the Justice card is here. So there is when you let go of this past, there is a sort of fair outcome for you. Now, fair in a way, your guides are telling you, let go of this. So if this is a hard situation, let go of it. The outcome will be fair and just, as the universe intends it to be for you. But they're also telling you, you're going to feel more powerful within you because of this Empress, but also you're going to feel more secure. You're going to feel more decisive. You're going to feel that inner peace, that inner calm. And that is a soothing card in this reading for you. Now you're going to also be able, this card together with that Six of Wands, 2 fire cards, by the way, your fire is going to burn again. You want to do things. You're going to feel like you can create stability for yourself. You can create good stuff for yourself. You can create this bowl of beautiful things for yourself. You can manifest this Empress within yourself. These 2 cards tell me that you can do it. It's there. These opportunities, there's a certain opportunity, there's a certain power in this moment that's really going to come in strong with that solar eclipse for you to start embracing your power. So really take this opportunity. They're indicating it. It's now the right time. The timing is right for you to do that. So really, Libra, I would really suggest you start listening to your intuition, because the answers lay there. And if you can't get there by yourself, get some, do an online course, get some help. Maybe even, get a tarot reading, who knows? Or an astrology reading, something like that. Yeah, some help. Okay, moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, wow, and the Four of Cups. I'm going to start with Four of Cups, because this Four of Cups for me is a little bit related with this Five of Cups. So here it is when focusing on the past or focusing on what is not in your life. I feel that you don't have to worry too much about these losses, because there is a sort of protection in this deck. I find this Four of Cups, okay, you're not looking up, you're not seeing this beautiful bowl here with the beautiful abundant things. You're not seeing that, and you're not listening to your intuition just yet. But something or someone is protecting you, and that is, for me, your guides, your ancestors. They are here, they're at your side. That for me is the symbol of your guide, of your ancestor, and they're protecting you. They're holding, they're making sure you're not getting burned by the sun by holding this umbrella up, or this, sun, what is it? Sunscreen, not sunscreen. It's an umbrella, but I don't know how you call it when it's for the sun and not for the rain. Doesn't matter. And it's time for you to look up. To look up and to see that really you have that protection, and to look up and to see that really you have intuitive hits. You need to listen to them, but you need to listen to them by being open to them, not by closing yourself off, because look at this image. You're closing yourself off completely here by, completely the body language of this person sitting under the umbrella is closed off. So it's time for you to open up and to stay away from, the things of the losses from the past. Start opening up your energy to your intuition, because good things are going to happen here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This was the first card here, but I think these 2 are together. You're going to make good progress towards beautiful manifestation, towards joy, happiness, abundance. Look how fertile this card also looks, the green. And the way the horse is headed is towards the future. Now you're going to come out of this completely renewed, as a caterpillar transformed in a butterfly. But with this Eight of Pentacles, it also reminds you need to do the inner work. You need to work at it. Your ancestors are telling you, you really need to focus on yourself, and really need to focus on your perspective, and really need to start working on connecting to your inner voice and to learning to trust that inner voice. That's what your ancestors are asking from you. So let's have a look here. This is a Four of Swords. We have a Four of Swords here. We have a Seven of Cups, and we have a Six of Swords. So I'm going to start with these 2. So here, that is also stillness. That is for you. They're asking you to get still, to be able to connect to your inner high priestess or high priest, to your intuition, to that connection with the moon. They're asking you to start listening. And you can only listen when you stop overthinking and you just still your mind. Get quiet. Get also some rest. Regenerate, recuperate. They want you to be, at ease with yourself, and to get still and listen to the messages that are going to come through from the universe, from your guides, from your ancestors, because they are here, remember? They are here, but you need to get still, not protective, to hear them. Then you're going to make progress if you're opening up that energy. It's going to be a learning process. The Six of Swords is telling me it's going to be like, you're not used to doing that, to listening to your intuition and trusting that. So you need to learn how to do that. So it will feel a little bit strange at times. And also this also means that you're leaving behind that past situation and those losses. You need to leave them behind. They're telling me again, leave them behind. So they reconnect to this card, to this Five of Cups card. But also they tell me you're sort of in uncharted and waters, and you don't know really where you're at because you're in a transition phase. So you need to start embracing this high priest and high priestess. You need to learn how to do that. It's not, and that will take a little bit of hard work and focus from you. But then you'll get that, and as soon as you get that, that transforms you. That brings in that Knight of Pentacles, and that brings also in you seeing way more opportunities, the Seven of Cups. It's like a sort of a treasure, a tomb with a treasure, or a castle with a treasure. You're entering in that after you've done, the hard bits here. And then all of a sudden you see all these treasures that you do have in your life, that you already have, and that you will get, that you may get in the future, because this is, covered. So you don't really know yet what that is about, but you will see what you do have and how you can treasure that and how you can value that and how valuable it is. And it's also about, manifesting here and becoming this empress and then being abundant and happy and joyful again. That's going to come in, but you need to do some hard work here, Aquarius. So let's go to the messages for all the signs. And while I'm pulling them, may I remind you that I can only do these readings if I have, followers and if people like and subscribe to my channel. And I want to keep on doing these readings. Now, there's also... Okay, so for Gemini, goblins. Goblins is that overthinking, is the fears, is it's holding you back. Then ghostlands for Libra. I'm going to get the booklet anyway. And then for Aquarius is spirit of place. Now I find this interesting that this card for me sort of ties together with this Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why, but I'm going to get the booklet. And let's dive into the goblins for Gemini. So Gemini, you have the goblins card, which is, it says, fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, this is also you stepping in your power and becoming whole again. But your fears that were, fears from conditioning, fears from that society taught you to fear, a fear of losses, that is what's going to, nag at you and gnaw at you, and you don't want that, So if the goblins come, know that they represent a shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. They give you an opportunity for growth, but it's also a signal that you must love yourself more. And I feel these goblins here, your guides are showing this card to say, leave these goblins behind and just relax. Don't overthink and try to control the situation with your thoughts, because that's not going to happen. That's not going to be possible. And these goblins are just here to give you false ideas, to give you fear ideas. It's like sitting devil on your shoulder, a devil sitting on your shoulder and saying nonsense in your ear so that you don't let go of your losses, that you don't look at ahead, that you can't listen to that voice of intuition, and that you can't come here to that Empress. So don't listen to them. Now for Libra, we have number 17, which is Ghostlands. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. So again, these ghostlands are really the lands of the past. It's the past, focusing on the past and focusing on losing that past, that is going to keep you stuck. You need to focus on the here and now, and that is here with the Hierophant. They want you to really get help if you can't do that yourself. If you continue stuck in the past, get help. That's what your ancestors and your guides are telling you, because they're telling you as well, don't forget, that they say that if you live in the here and now, you're that beautiful Empress, and you have that double card. So really, they want you to step out of that, staying stuck in that past, because everything is beautiful here in the rest of the cards. Now for Aquarius, it's Spirit of Place. It's number 4. Hold on. It's this, Spirit of Place. Authenticity is the essence of power. So they want you to connect to your inner voice, and then you're going to become authentic. So leave the things here that you think you have to be for others. Also, that card is that for you, especially Aquarius. You think that you have to be something else in order to please people, but that's not what you need to do. You need to not please, you need to work on yourself here. I'm just going to read it quickly. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about the struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. So it's connecting to your inner wisdom, inner self. Again, High Priestess, then you will embrace your full power. And that is something that you need to search for and work at the moment. That's what they're asking you to do. But you're going to get there. And that will open up beautiful things for you, Aquarius. So this is the reading for the air signs, for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I hope you liked it for this new moon in Taurus. Now for April 30th, if you want to win a reading, the competition that I was supposed to announce the winner for on March 30th, I kept it open, I kept it running. So you can still enter it, and the only thing you have to do is put Magic 2022 in the comments, subscribe, give me a like, give me a share, follow me on TikTok, and then you can win maybe on May 15th. Look out for the announcement, because maybe you can win a tarot reading with me. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you like this reading, and please listen to your ancestors and your guides. Thank you for being here, all the air signs, and bye for now.